Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Mrs. Sobia Suhail is here. Assalamu alaikum. My dear students, last time I told you about the differentiation of inverse trigonometric ratios. Okay, now what you have to do, and hopefully you have done, derivative of sine inverse of x, cos inverse of x, tangent inverse of x, cotangent inverse of the angle, secant inverse of angle, cosecant inverse of angle, you have to keep in your mind. Okay, then you can solve the respective problems or respective derivatives. So let me start from any problem given in the exercise, which one is exercise 2.5 on your syllabus, question number 10. Last time I solved a few parts also. Okay, like if I revise, I do the proof also, and I revise, I do the cotangent inverse also with a different function, and sine inverse also of angle if angle is this much big. Now there are 2-3 problems in which angle have itself the quotient also. Okay, so let me continue with that problem first. The first I see, can I keep it over here? Okay, the problem is find the derivative of which one function? Secant inverse. You want to find out secant inverse of x square plus 1 over x square minus 1. Okay, so its derivative you have to find out, means derivative of this you have to find out. Okay, so let's take it equal to y. Y is equal to secant inverse of the angle. Just speak it about like its angle only. Then wherever angle in the formula, you will repeat the same words. Okay, so derivative of this side and derivative of this side you have applied. Now think about and write down the reference of the secant inverse. Derivative of secant inverse of any angle. Can I write theta here so x and x are not confused? Yeah, secant inverse of theta is 1 over theta angle and square root of theta square minus 1. So as you know, if you know, if you don't know, so you have to learn. But you must know it before that secant inverse of the angle, its derivative equal to 1 over that angle, square root of angle square minus 1. Now apply this derivative on this function. Okay, so it will be equals to 1 divided by, okay, 1 divided by angle. What is the angle? This complete is angle. Okay, so angle
x square
plus 1 x square minus 1. Okay, now square root of x square plus 1 x square minus 1 whole square minus 1. Now one thing is that derivative of theta is not being represented here because it must be equal to 1.
Yes.
But you have to keep in the mind, whatever the angle is involved, whatever the function is involved, we have to take the derivative of that function in the last. So angle is big, so you have to take the derivative of that angle. I'm so sorry, I write from theta, I just write theta here also, it is x. Don't make these mistakes. Whenever the students are doing mistakes, sometimes I explain that also, that it's normal human error. If you are doing any error, so recheck your question by yourself at the end of the question. Okay, that whether you have left any mistake over there or not. 1 over, now what happened, it's the denominator, but denominator itself have a fraction. If denominator have a fraction, so yeah, if means this is the numerator and this is the denominator. Denominator part also have a numerator and denominator. So what will happen? This denominator will go up.
Yeah, and become the numerator.
Yeah, multiply with the numerator. So this happen, which we want to do over here. That this will go up.
Yes.
In the same way, I can send it to up.
Yes.
In the same. Okay.
X
Square minus 1. Okay. Here left x square plus 1.
Yes.
And here take LCM.
Okay.
The denominator is this one.
Yeah.
X square minus 1 whole square.
Yes.
Square is for numerator, denominator. This was the denominator 1. It means this, when the denominator is 1, so multiply this complete to the upper numerator. So here x square plus 1
whole square
minus
x square minus 1 whole square.
Okay. You know that what is this identity directly equals to?
directly.
directly, but still derivative left.
That's right.
Derivative will have quotient rule,
Yeah.
my dear.
Denominator.
Don't forget about that. Denominator square,
Minus 1 whole square.
denominator, derivative of
Numerator.
numerator,
Minus.
minus
Numerator.
numerator,
Derivative
derivative of
numerator.
denominator. This is a single step from here to here. Focus this step properly. What we have done, only try to simplify this one expression and derivative of this expression we are taking. Okay.
Yes.
Now, as I'm going, give me the one page, I will connect it with the same. Yeah, below this one, so we are not going in the other page. Okay, so what will happen over here, that I'm writing the next step with the black. Okay, this one is as it is. It will come out of the square root
Yes.
because square and square root is there, so it will be free from the square root as x square minus 1. Again, this is the denominator, so can we shift it up?
Yes.
Means this one will be shifted up here. Okay,
Hmm.
first it will be free from the square root with this square, means this square will be cancel its square root part, and then it will shift it up, and up numerator will become x square minus 1 into x square minus 1. Denominator is x square plus 1.
Plus 1.
Okay.
Under root.
This I was asking, that you know this one identity directly, or you want to open and then solve?
We can and solve.
Listen to me. A plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square.
Yeah.
It will be equal to, if you're subtracting, then it is equals to 4 times ab. If you're adding, them, it is equal to 2 times a square plus b square. Every time we don't have time to expand and open. When you are adding, its simple solution is write down the value of this, write down the value of this. One time add, one time subtract, and keep the results in your mind. Okay, check and keep the results in your mind, because if you have done, this is done in grade 7, grade 8, grade 9. Okay, hopefully. So, and you can do, if you still are confused, so you have to do it once, then it will stay in your mind. Okay, so I'm going to write the direct answer of this one. 4 times, what is the first term?
X square. X square.
Yeah, this is the first term inside. This one is the first term, x square. And what is the second term?
1 plus 1.
1.
Yeah. 1 multiply. Yeah.
Yeah, only 1. Here, this one is fully solved.
Yes.
Now the derivative portion. Downside x square minus 1 whole square. Numerator. This one as it is.
Yes.
Derivative of this is 2x.
Yes.
2x plus
0.
0. Good. 2x, because of the power rule. Power will come in start, power minus 1. If you want to apply power rule, power in start, power minus 1. In without power, the derivative of x, 1.
Yeah. 1.
Minus x square plus 1. Again, power rule apply on x square, and it will become 2x.
Minus 0.
Okay. Now this x square minus 1, x square minus 1 square. Can I cancel them?
Yes. Yeah.
I love cancelling. Killers. 2x and 2x. 2x. Love killing the terms, yeah? X square minus 1 minus x square minus plus minus 1. Numerator this left and denominator. X square plus 1 and this. 4x square.
Yes. Yeah.
4x square. One time let me write as it
Yeah, we
is.
can.
Okay. Now 2x, and out of this, this and this cancel, because positive and negative. Minus 1 and minus 2, minus 1 will come
Minus 2.
So this is becoming x square plus 1.
2x.
Then, yeah, very good, excellent. Now you prove you are my student. 4 will come out of the square root as 2. X square will come out of the square root as x. Now this whole factor cancel with whole factor, and minus 2 divided by x square plus 1 is left. Verify your answer whether the derivative is okay for this one or not. So in the last, I will suggest write down the completely evaluated answer in the last. Okay, hence the derivative of the given function is equals to this one. Okay, hopefully now cos inverse of 1 minus x square and 1 plus x square, its derivative, you can find out easily as an
Yes.
assignment.
Yes.
Yes, and cotangent inverse of a fraction I have solved already. Now derivative of cotangent inverse of 2x over 1 minus x square also you can solve easily by with the same method. Okay, you have to solve, it's your assignment. Okay, so thank you so much. Next part I will start in the next question. Okay, next video. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.